This is a quick takeout middle, 1 win. They're leading the charge with Travis.
Moving on quickly here to establish a foothold in towards middle. Forrester, though, going to open up proceedings here. Not too bad of a start as he gets himself the opening. Mir has, or rather, it's Nickelback has gotten himself deep in towards the flank on B. So I feel like there's very slim opportunities for this round to go the right way for 1 win at the moment. They have got to be nailing some shots here. Flamie's looking to do just that.
I don't know if they want to peek back out. Anarchaz is just getting baited in for right now. They don't have an intended goal right now, but as the bomb starts to creep its way up into B, it starts to become more evident. Flamie still not too quick to clear the corner here, but now that Anarchaz is shown tail, they're going to know about this B stack. I wonder if they call it off. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they've still got him pinned into the back line with this B250 and Flamie not giving up his life just yet, but finally falls as the bomb goes down.
Yeah, there's that flank finally from Nickelback. So while bomb does get planted here, I don't know how much work they can do in the 2-on-5. Not a lot of damage confirmed either. And yeah, he's just lost his teammate Deco in a 1v5. It would be quite a way to kick off this series, but he gets flanked before finding 2. He goes down swinging.
I mean, there was a big gap to be exploited there, and that could have been a potential leeway into B, man. You thought that he leaves, and all of a sudden, maybe the B's left so much more weakened, but now it's a 2-for-1 trade. Now they're going to go up and in with a couple of smokes to go in, sure, but I mean, this is still a very big disadvantage on the retake. But Forrester takes space back. He won't let them have the site for free. He won't let it become compromised. As trades come in around the board, that a little's out of bullets, man. I don't think you're going to be doing very much with it. So picks up the A1S instead. And now gets the bomb down. So some extra cash to play with going forward. But these 2 kills are going to be loose to try to find. He expects somebody to be coming through from the flank, but he's already tucked into the right side of CT.
Only a matter of time before that flank comes out, and Anarchaz never requires it.
Sure. Well, they're taking their time on this one, man. I mean, maybe just hoping that Entropiq are going to waste a lot of utility out, which, credit where it's due, they kind of did. But they are also going to eat a lot of bullets. Forrester, there's no way! Through the smoke, perfect timing, they double up off it too. Glowing, no chance to fight in this round. Opening kill comes through smoke, and 1 win already put on such a bad back burner. It doesn't seem that recoverable. Minute left to play with, sure, but with only 1 smoke, what are you really going to accomplish in this round?
Some desperation spam on towards B, and it looks like that will be where they try and end off this round here. Nickelback playing a bit of a dangerous game. He gets taken down very low in the great follow-up spam off of Travis right there. Knows the escape passing, makes sure to capitalize. Bomb so far out of position though. This is going to be another 15 seconds clawed out of the clock, if even that. Could be more. Travis just now picking up the bomb here with 20 seconds left. He has to make a very long reposition back all the way towards B. And I think his teammates are going to have to hit prior to him actually showing up on this map.
They are. They've also got a molly to throw through too. So, I mean, if Forrester catches wind of this and just dunks a molly in the middle of the bomb site, the round's over. Like, they literally can't win it if that's the case. Yeah, and they even spot the bomb starting to come up. So, start swinging from the fences, man. You drop the bomb and the round's done. That's exactly what happened.
Дата-луна – сервис аналитики и предсказания матчей искусственным интеллектом. Дата-луна парсит демки, потом вытаскивает из них уникальные события, размены, экономику, эффективность гранат и так далее. На основе этих данных искусственный интеллект предсказывает результат матча. Сервис дает полную статистику по предсказаниям на главной странице, которая обновляется после каждого завершенного матча. Есть рекомендованные матчи. Рекомендованные матчи, в которых дата-луна уверена больше всего. Коэффициенты от 1,3 до 3. Точность выше 70%. Подходит тем, кто не любит рисковать. Андердоги – матчи против коэффициентов БК. Коэффициенты от 1,80 до 4,5. Банк растет быстрее, но и риски выше. Каждый может выбрать подходящую именно ему стратегию. В сервисе отмечаются не зашедшие матчи. Сервис ничего не скрывает. Дата-луна дает предварительный прогноз до начала матча. Прогноз уточняется после пика командами. Есть возможность смотреть трансляции матчей прямо на сервисе.
So especially a player as effective as Travis on the opening exchanges, he'll be put on notice here. Oh my goodness, just looking to dodge out on the other nade as well. Down to 4 HP, flashbang is in, and that's the high HP bar, but Travis still trades despite his low HP. He finds 1 more kill. He doesn't stop, he gets himself a 3rd. Travis, that is unbelievable. He did everything in this round, and he's only on.
They haven't taken advantage of this map's favoritism. Now they finally do. Fighting in mid, only take the 1 back away, but honestly, it's worth for the utility they expend.
Yeah, it is worth it. A lot of resources, but it pans out. Travis was the person doing all the damage in that last round as well, so probably a relief knowing that he's out of the server. Regression, though, if they want to go down the ramp. Oh, this is huge. Glowing. He just waits for the sound cue. That jiggle from Crad gives it up, and now he does have one more player to deal with, but he's trying to cut off rotations. Smoke's going to reveal that he's doing this. He's traded back and forth there. But again, Nickelback. How comfortable is he in this position, Deco? Oh my goodness. Immediately deletes him. That's great crosshair placement, and they're going to call this round off, I think.
Have to. You want to even think about buying him this next round, you need 3 guns. You have to have somebody else to drop over weaponry. Well, losing one more of these, it's like, I guess you can afford to lose the FAMAS, but I don't know. I still think
the scoreboard here. Careful about how he plays this one, though. And oh my god, Forrester actually comes out on top there. I thought Glowing had the upper hand there, but not quite. And Nickelback collapses and making great use of the MP9 here, sticking around as well. And it's going to catch Lollipop. He sticks around for a little too long.
Finally, they take some aggressive map control, and look at how well it works out for them. They come to this round with a handful of pistols, SMGs, no util, and look how well it works. They just take this space. It feels like one win. I mean, obviously that's going to be different than future rounds because they had their guard let down for that since they hadn't done anything that aggressive yet. But now maybe a mind's eye opens up for Entropiq going forward as Anarchist tucks into Temple. And Travis wants to take this fight. They have yet to go here for either side of the coin, so it's all a big question mark. Anarchist almost switches timing. FAMAS, I crown it as the best gun in the game, but Anarchist cannot use it to its full effect. Travis still just trying to sell this A fake, but I guess he's got the bomb, so it's not so much a fake.
Yeah, it has to be a commitment if they even want to go for it. And then a 2-on-3, I definitely think it's worth a shot. But they might have to let flamie activate first. Unfortunately for him, timing couldn't be any worse, although he does slip on by, so... They spotted a player in Temple. That's 2 players.
9 seconds.
Confirmed.
This round's done. They can't win. I was going to say.
Yeah.
They just took too long, man. It's like... Travis, at that point, since he was taking so long to clear out A, it's just he didn't leave himself...
A phenomenal bit of utility damage. A lot of information confirmed. A slow crawl is in, though, and he has to hold steady.
Oh my god, they all line up for him, though. He gets 3. Bombs dropped, and the op is still here on Deco. He's the only one who can reasonably pull this back, Glowing.
I mean, not only do they have Anarchist ready, but they also have Mir right around the corner, so this is an insane 1-2 punch here. Although Mir doesn't get anything Anarchist. He's the one that does all the heavy lifting. He finds himself a 2K, and now he can help out with this A-site defense. This is incredible.
And I'm surprised, man. We've yet to see them test the waters over at the A site. Less the timer was low and less desperation was kicking in, but they still have yet to clear out Anarchist. And this pronged approach is still all towards the one side of Tons. Walking in with the op Deco. He's got it. But now Nickelback has to play his life and buy time for this rotation and Crad. Deco still posted, trying to buy time and buy the distraction, but he just can't do it.
Deco can hold to offer up coverage, and he had to clear outside as well, so... Disaster, but much quicker on this A-side approach. Mir's the one to meet him. Help from Forrester, but only 1 kill from Mir. Limited once again. And now they have a post plant, potentially.
Finally, some good news delivered for them, but still, they're going to have to hold this off in the post plant, and that's going to be an entirely different story. They've got the rifles, though, put in good positions. flamie is the biggest question mark of the bunch. And again, we haven't seen a situation like this, so who knows if they clear it out well or not. So far, the answer is no. flamie looking to double down, but the 1-for-1 trade is taken for Entropiq right now. Still sat close amongst the site. The flashbang actually isn't going to be yet. Hold him down now. Line up for Crad. How many lineups has this guy got in this game?
So many resources spent in towards cave. Oh, but that Molly's going to separate him from his teammates right now. Look for it, though. Oh, it baits out Travis into the angle. That's a freebie. Nickelback says thank you very much, and then he bails out.
Look at that support, too. His boy right behind him. They try to spam him down on the cross. You can tell salt in the wound, and they do not want to deal with it. 47 seconds. So many times now has the time gotten the better of one win, and they keep taking all it off the clock, doing it to themselves almost, as Anarchist is still pressed up in house, and he's found another. Given time for Forrester to rotate in on the A defense, the bomb starting its transition back towards the Tons area, and there's still some util left in the picture. Anarchist doubles down too. So eventually, this approach, once again, is just going to become one-pronged. As Forrester spots them both coming through from the ton side. Doesn't want to commit, but he accidentally mismoves. No smoke on CT. I don't know if they have one either. Apparently they do. So, props to him. But now it's just up to Anarchez to buy time. Throwing in the Molotov to the middle of the bomb site. There is no safe plant for Cave now. Nickelback drops the bomb, and Lollipop is left. LMS in an unwinnable spot again. 3 seconds left. This time, they are going to kill him after time. There is no escape as he sits behind the site. The trade should be good. And there it goes. 1,400 bucks. He's stuck behind. Insane. When they played against G2, they got 60 rounds too. So, unless they win out from this point forward, that result's going to mean absolutely nothing. Now they're going to go pathing up and into B, already losing an opening pick. And things only potentially turn for the worse as they keep going in for these repeaks that one win just aren't ready for. Instant 3-on-5, even looking for more. Krad's not content with that, but Mir isn't either. A nade goes over into the catwalk area. Bomb spotted, even getting a dink, landing it down. The A1S can't finalize the kill, but they know where both of them are, and Forrester has got it lined up to shut down this round, or at least keep them pinned in. They've yet to leave, they've yet to vacate, and they're both stuck.
Yeah, this one feels like it already has. The end of time's written all over it. Travis and flamie making some interesting moves here, but Krad, he has been an absolute pillar. We said we needed more players to step up. Krad has done just that, but not in this round. Bested by flamie. Does good damage on his way out of this one, but flash, oh, it doesn't go on the money. Somehow he was able to dodge that flash. Something along on the T side there to one win. This time, only 2 rounds conceded, so that is quite an improvement from them.
100%, man. And this result is already so damn impressive, and they can only improve on that point. Travis, down for the count. Man, this is starting to look bad. Well, it is looking bad, and it's only looking worse as time moves forward. Nickelback, are they going to now crunch in mid? They are. No way. He flash in, and they can't find the kill, or maybe they can. Doubling up on the response, and now Entropiq, it's this very key over-aggression, this eagerness that's cost them a lot of their rounds. I mean, you think back to that ICLA series on Mirage when they hit 15 rounds. They did this really crazy out-of-pocket round, and they got swallowed whole for it. You think on Dust 2 when that one time, I believe it was after an Anarchez 1v4, and they do this really crazy push through Longhouse, and they get punished for it. This is just something Entropiq do. Like, when they start feeling themselves, they'll just do this really crazy round that they just definitely should. Backs away, makes the perfect play. But this time, Travis is going to beat the molly. Beat him to the punch. With the opening map control taken, Nickelback goes right back in. A duel of IGLs goes the way of Entropiq once again. 4-on-5, but this time Glowing's got himself tucked in house.
Oh, Nickelback holding steady. In towards Cave, not going to allow them to bypass. Anarchy is reclaiming control towards mid, right? Glowing was here. He might actually catch a timing here. If Anarchist continues to stick his neck out, he also might get punished for it.
I mean, like, realistically, does it matter? Because they've already found 4 kills. I don't think it does. It's Glowing all alone in the 1 versus 4. He's found 1 in it. But Nickelback's going to go back towards T-spawn. They didn't spot the bomb, and I think that's what Nickelback's looking for right now. Yeah, okay. So when they spotted Glowing and saw he didn't have the bomb, Nickelback just took space so he could spot where it is, knowing that he has to come back to him. So this round's pretty much already done. Like, it's already in the books. And Entropiq are going to end this half 12-3. Now, I'm kind of neglecting this because I don't think Glowing has any chance of a clutch here. But we talked in the pregame about how Entropiq, if they want to win this series, it's got to be a team effort. Like, it has to be more than just the Anarchez and Mira showing. Then there's not nobody here. So they're just going to throw in this utility and not really care about what happens next. I think they're even going to take the back lanes. Yeah, gushing him up. There's no way they don't just overwhelm. There's so many CTs here. They take too many fights, maybe fight off a little more than they could chew. They're still locking in the headshots as all 4 CTs are now spotted, pushing down Krad. He's run out of room. Smoke deployed on the left side, so the CTs have to now retake without a lot of kits. Look at the kills instantly coming through. flamie, Glowing, Lollipop. They are not ready to give this game up. And again, it's the Entropiq. Oh, yeah, we did talk about this. This is the difference between these 2 teams right now. And maybe, again, Entropiq playing with a little bit of confidence right now. Flash goes deep and B-ramp, and Krad commits. Oh, that's a misplay right there. And usually Entropiq have been so sharp with these opening frags and so prevalent with their map control. But this time, it just seems like they get caught blindsided. even going back around to mid right now, Entropiq don't have a destination to seemingly go to. And now, obviously, it's a very, very long way away, not even close to the horizon for one win, but what happens if they do win one of these rounds and, you know, start to claw this back, right? When do we really consider this to be a potential for one win? Because, like, we think about CT side Ancient, I mean, this is par for the course. Like, we've seen this too many times before. I'm not sure, man. It's going to be a bit of a tricky one for Entropiq to close out. Now that they've just been destroyed like this again, and, I mean, good stuff from Anarchez. Look, credit where it's due. He's not going to get a bomb plant in this round. That's the worst part. If Entropiq got a bomb plant, then they could warrant going for another buy in this next upcoming round, but they didn't. So now they have to take a save. There is the slight added benefit, though, that they have just about every bit of loss bonus they could ever ask for. You go off of what's already a killer half. Like, it's looking like this prospect could just carry them all the way into a map win if they're able to maintain this form, this pace, which doesn't even seem that difficult anymore. Travis just layering in a little bit of spam, not committing to anything too crazy. Blowing is, though. He just wide swings mirror. Takes his head clean off. Instant 5-on-4 for one win. And now, bombs outside B ramp. They know what's going on. They've uprooted the game plan for Entropiq. Hear footsteps. Oh, there's no way Travis is going to get a flashback in. He's certainly not, right? No, he isn't going to get a flashback in. He's just going to raw take the fights. Looking for three. The IGL is done with this. Bond still lies on the ground. Nickelback has nothing to
quickly
say.
Swung sour and glowing. What is his commitment towards middle? He has the blessing of utility, but he shows his presence with that smoke. It's still Mir, though, running out into his immediate demise, and no one wants to help him. No one wants to turn that corner.
He just tried to take him down off the timing. He heard the pin on the smoke be pulled, and he thought he had a little bit of a timing to find that frag. Just waited a millisecond too long and gave it up instead. Now one of your star fraggers out of the equation means you've got to come waltzing into a B site again, which you've already not been able to crack into, with a bit of a bruised up T side. Even looking for spam, it goes both ways, but that's only going to keep telling them, hey, we're here, we're in B ramp, get ready. 3 CTs now rotated in, including a potential flanker in Deco if he wants to.
They're still spamming. Eventually, a kill will be found, though. There's an answer, though. Glowing response back one in a second. He's on for a 3K. He's already found the 3K. But Nickelback trades it out. The damage is confirmed, though. The damage is done. They're still in that man deficit here. They have a player still in Jaguar. Flank activating from Deco. Op flank at that, which is interesting. But Anarchist starts to get weary of this. Maybe he has the right idea. Bomb clearing out long as well. So there are a couple avenues back in for this round, but not like that. One spotted out, and it's Deco creating chaos.
He's just buying this distraction. I mean, he spotted them both. The bomb's gonna go down, so I guess it's a little bit of a benefit for Entropiq. They still need to close out on this, and they catch Lollipop looking the wrong way. Still mulling about this flank. That's the biggest question mark right now, but he's gonna regroup with Travis over in Cade. That op shot cements. They're both coming in from this direction, and with Anarchist locking it in, this round should be a gimme for Entropiq. Nickelback setting up this crossfire. It's unwinnable now for Deco. It's just about doing kills, or doing damage, getting these kills. Walking back in, it doesn't really matter whether you win or lose. You've got so much money built up that you can just throw it around like you're the richest man alive. Deco, 1v1. He's got that first kill on Anarchist. It was so nice, so beautiful. He even clears the right angle, but I don't think he's got time
no way.
to use, does he? If you're Entropiq. And while the score still favors them, the momentum certainly doesn't. The only thing that favors them is the score alone. Just as raw as that. Nothing behind it. No individuals behind it really favor them anymore. Like, it's so insane to see such a one-sided game where that team who has, like, every advantage is losing.
I mean, that is classic CT side Ancient, right? Where you see these sort of crazy comebacks, but this one is just what you would think is too far out of the pay grade here. For one win, you would have thought the deficit was a little bit too much. The previous results, they weren't showing any sort of favor, so you could have just counted them out. I think Entropiq might have just done that. But given over a round like that, now you start to feel like nothing can go wrong if you're one win. Everything's going your way.
I mean, you can do no wrong, it seems. Mir's going to creep through the smoke, but I think they're going to understand this is a possibility now that he's left and vacated the house angle, or maybe not. No, Glowing's going to come walking right back in. None the wiser to what push is just incurred. He'll have this mid flank coming through from Donut, even shutting both of them down. It's all up to Anarchist on 1 HP. Both of his teammates disappear in front of his eyes. It's a magic trick. Some David Blaine type stuff as Anarchist cowers back into spawn.
7. Now, not the most for some of the other members, but still, it leaves a lot to be desired here to try and get back into this one. That's a good start. Crad opening picks here. I said those haven't been going their way all that often here. Deco making some noise with the scope. I wonder if that's been heard as well. He's getting chased in. Another kill. Oh, Entropiq really making a run of things here. Now Lollipop gonna stick out, but they've already passed his sightline, and Mir looks very composed. Jiggle comes through, but a quick trade. Crad delivers. And this round, it could be curtains as well, as they head into an open A bomb site.
They just had to win one round, huh? That's all it took. One is what breaks the camel's back. And it's a 2-on-3. They might just still go for this, considering, like, you're not buying this next round. Well, I guess Flamie can drop a couple of guns, so can Deco. I misread the economy. But, yeah, in Entropiq, all it took was that mental blockade to be broken through, and they're right back hot on their feet. But I don't know, man. Even though they are still on pace to close out this map, the CT side of one win now showing up the way it has me very, very worried for Dust 2.
Yeah, again, this map has instantly become anyone's game, as Entropiq have just strung 2 in a row. Now you start to wonder if, 3 rounds was enough for one win, and that's always a tough position to be in. A little late to activate, but they're starting to land some shots, get warmed up, right? Mental block is no longer there. They've finally gotten those T-side rounds, so that's less of a worry, less of a concern. But would be nice to pluck the map pick. Yeah, some good exit kills. Now Nickelback's stunned for as well. Bomb's gonna get him.
I mean, it's good for trying to catch somebody unexpected towards CT spawn. I do like the strat calls. I like the way they've been playing it, but maybe cave isn't the right idea. There's a double stack going on there, so yeah, it definitely was not the best call to make. And now you leave it up to Mir, who's stuck in mid. He found the kill on the glowing in-house. Credit where it's due, and props given up to him. But this is not going to be a round he is winning or contending for. Just looking for maybe some bonus frags as he exits through mid. Doubles back, sees Flamie and Travis, and says, I'm just going to die.
Devastating to the economy as well for Entropiq. Obviously, 2 rounds ago, all 5 went down, so looks like a full eco, Glocks only, as if they did that, they could buy up in the next round. Makes sense. But this is probably going to be 13 here if, unless Entropiq can make a miracle happen.
Well, remember, the round that they won to get back into it wasn't eco, but, never mind. Now that they've already lost the opening pick, this one's, in my eyes, probably already settled up a little bit, but dude, why do people just not spam the right? Like, I don't get it. It's not that hard. This was on Dust 2 too, if you remember, where Entropiq just could not land the long wall spam.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. That's somehow coming out big time on that one. Don't know if that'll really save them in this round, but maybe it can create some gaps. We know that they like to abuse those gaps whenever they're found. I think we know which way this round is going. Despite this kill. And right now it's going to be a slow collapse, a suffocating collapse in. A lot of ground held off from mid from glowing. Whether that's Lollipop.
Is it just me, or is, like, people who buy P250s, they're insane? Like, if you buy a P250, you're just nuts. Okay,
I'm not a big P250 user myself.
I'm not either. But, like, every time I see... That was a bit flashy. He did not need to do that to him.
Jesus.
Relax,
on an eco of all things, man. He saved that one for the eco. Fully broken in the sense that if one win lose, it's going to be 15 claimed. Entropiq so close to the finish line, and if Entropiq win, they'll be golden, but Flamie's looking to make that not a reality, and Travis has support.
Round's already done, isn't it? Look at the investments they brought into this round. They're getting what? $2,900 off a loss here? So at most, they've got $3,500 in next round. They have a little maybe armor. Utility is going to be next to nothing. And OneWin still have all this momentum that they're playing under. Now, this is barring they don't win it or even get a couple of kills and go back in to get the bomb plant. That's still big news for OneWin to try to deny, so it might be worth just still playing back and giving them the respect they want. Or just swing, kill them, just win the round, because why the hell not, you know? You're not losing it at this point. And Lollipop cements it. 14 all, we go the distance.
They just want to finish the job here and now. If Entropiq could find one round out of the hat, that would be insane.
Wait. Was that intentional? I think that was intentional. In case he has to play a retake, he's got an M4.
Yeah, drop a little retake M4 and spawn.
Oh, what the? Blowing? I mean, he missed it, but... no, not even, but, like, if he had found that opening pick, it's a completely different round, but now that they've gotten 2 for 1, this is an issue. It's 1-1-1 across the map. I mean, sure, it's not a bad idea to leave mid to the hands of Deco. He's a very reliable person, but... I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Travis being solo B. Yeah, this guy's also good for 1 or 2, but that's not going to be enough.
Well, right now they have a flank towards A, so maybe Deco can start to cheat over towards that B side here. He's doing just that.
Oh, he's talking to the corner.
We'll have to see if it's in time.
I see. Okay. So he's trying to timing this as he just plays his life now. I think he's going to be a bit too late. Just drops the molly before all is said and done. Now they're forced to go up in the Ram side, and that's what Deco wants. That's where he's going to make his money. Even backing away around a CT spawn, still being posted on Anarchez. Wary of a possibility like this. Eager as he looks for this trade around the ramp side, even spotting the bomb. Now they're going to keep him pinched in. Lollipop tries to escape out mid, and they want to push him down. They know their win condition is dealing with him. And if they do it, they can most certainly take this round. He needs to find one, but he misses. Deco going all the way around the world on this transition, and he wants to deny this bomb's planting over into A. Already rotated into the right spot as a CT smoke lands. Pulls out the deagle. Walking up and through it. Anarchez, where does he look? The wrong way. That's where they're both looking at the wrong way. They're both staring at the smoke. They have no idea. Deco 1v1, and he's got the clutch. Who better to close it? The king is here. One win, take the match, 16-14, and who better but Deco. Oh.
We'll see if they have it in them. Right now, immediately, testing the waters towards long, testing the waters towards B as well. Flamie and glowing. Both pressuring and finds the opening pick there. That's a lot of information and ground controlled. And they do not back off. They do not fade away. They continue to press the issue. Crad able to trade things up, but the flank is coming through swiftly.
Thought it up cap, but I don't think it mattered, honestly. 2 on 4. But Anarchez is trying to jump in a CT spawn and bring this kill back. Lollipop, him falling could be bad news. Oh, even running out of ground to stand on. He's on 1 HP. How did he not find that kill? It's all up to Crad. In the 1v2 planted for him. There's a smoke down on the bomb, and they don't really know where he is just yet. They're both split up, too, so there's a lot of advantages he could have going for himself here, but Glowing won't let him have any of them. Starts in B, pushes through tons, ends on A with the final kill and 1 win. But they've already been spotted up cap. They'll decide to take the fight just yet instead, knowing that this could be a force buy. They want to play it safe, but this is anything but. 2 for 1 again on the trades department as Anarchez somehow on the scouts found a lot of tags and kills.
That's perfect from Anarchez. Again, we talked about him. He needs to be the man to step it up here big time. He needs to be saving the boys over at Entropiq from a crushing 2-0. And right now in this round, it looks like he's going to deliver a whole lot of that. Nickelback with the Deagle actually gets upgraded as well. Grabs himself an A1S as his reward, and this round converted. One win calling this one a day with the 2 saved rifles, and job is completed. A lot of damage confirmed from Anarchez, finished off by Mir and Nickelback. So this round relatively easy here. And Flamie gonna go down into Mir as well. So further economic damage done as Flamie stuck around for a little bit too much there. Ask for anybody. We'll see if they have it in them. Right now, immediately, testing the waters towards long. Testing the waters towards B as well. Flamie and glowing. Both pressuring and finds the opening pick there. That's a lot of information and ground controlled. And they do not back off. They do not fade away. They continue to press the issue. Crad able to trade things up, but the flank is coming through swiftly.
Thought it up cap, but I don't think it mattered, honestly. 2 on 4. But Anarchus is trying to jump in a CT spawn and bring this kill back. Lollipop, him falling could be bad news. Oh, even running out of ground to stand on. He's on 1 HP. How did he not find that kill? It's all up to Crad in the 1v2. Planted for him. There's a smoke down on the bomb, and they don't really know where he is just yet. They're both split up, too, so there's a lot of advantages he could have going for himself here, but Glowing won't let him have any of them. Starts in B, pushes through tons, ends on A with the final kill, and 1 win. Cat, right? They'll decide to take the fight to get instead, knowing that this could be a force buy. They want to play it safe, but this is anything but. 2 for 1 again on the trades department as Anarchus somehow on the scouts found a lot of tags and kills.
That's perfect for Anarchus. Again, we talked about him. He needs to be the man to step it up here big time. He needs to be saving the boys over at Entropiq from a crushing 2-0. And right now in this round, it looks like he's going to deliver a whole lot of that. Nickelback with the Deagle actually gets upgraded as well. Grabs himself an A1S as his reward. And this round converted. 1 win calling this one a day with the 2 saved rifles. And job is completed. A lot of damage confirmed from Anarchus. Finished off by Mir and Nickelback. So this round relatively easy here. And flamie going to go down into Mir as well. So further economic damage done as flamie stuck around for a little bit too much there.
Another really good.
Yeah, it's going to be very awkward here, but Glowing might be helped out by that smoke. And instead the reroute in towards the mid B here. And goals. It will be Forrester going immediately down and trying to hold tall is Travis. Oh, they heard the boost. Oh, they're going to pluck your head right off there. Thank you very much. Anarchus will claim his prize, and this is a round recovered, it seems. Unless anything can be done from Anarchus.
I'm going to say, if Glowing hit that shot, then again, round's anybody's to take, but do they really want to do it at this point? I mean, there's guns to pick up. Yeah, they're just saving. Okay, no real shock there, but you think after they heard that scope after you missed the boost, you'd make the rightful assumption that, like, they heard you.
Yeah, I can't believe he committed to that at some point, right? But
okay, they're pushing him a little too far forward. Way more aggressive than he would have expected, but Travis is still going to peek about that smoke to find one, and maybe even double down. Forrester nowhere near ready for that off angle that Travis takes, and it's the IGL sweeping them out of the A site. Playing janitor right now is Krad's the only man left here on 6 HP, but he doesn't commit. He waits, knows that this round is still very far from being over, considering he and both Deco are extremely low, and this bomb is still MIA. Finally, Deco layers in that final kill, and flamie's here to seal the deal. No CT exit. It's 1 win up to 2.
Yeah, he's trying to get more activated, more involved in this round. He's trying to reposition, be in their faces. And at the end goal here for the boys over at Entropiq is to kind of avoid that reality. Make sure that he is far removed once again for another round here. Execute. Falling in towards Catwalk. Real place mid to B, and a little gap in that smoke. Glowing going to capitalize off that.
Yeah, but they don't have a B door smoke, so they are just taking all of these fights as raw as they come on B, but flamie still wins them. 2v1 on this B site. Crad even gives him an opportunity for that trade frag. 1 win right now. No utility, like I said, so this is as raw as they come. Anarchus and tons he's removed, but with the movement Deco makes, it does look like he's going to give this one the go-ahead. Lurk smoke in through doors, trying to cut off the tons hold, and maybe there is a world where they can pull this back. Travis is also mollied out car, so that's a position that's completely clear. Not have to worry about it whatsoever. In tons, Anarchus misses a rare whiff from him, and he leaves the opportunity open. Deco, he won so many of these on Ancient, but now he's either just got to stick or take the L. Anarchus doesn't even have to repeat. Deco's just gone, and Entropiq
that first half versus Ecola with only 4 kills or something along those lines, so he's doing so much work already. But Deco does make his up sing in the early stages there. Still a site claim though by the T side here. Entropiq could start to punch in the digits soon. You gotta crouch! You gotta crouch!
Are you serious?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh no, that was something else.
That's like something that would happen in one of my pugs.
That does
That
look
does
like
happen
something.
in pugs.
Yeah, that's the sort of miscommunication I just
felt
haven't
like he
seen.
would get decimated. Deco's a different man. He's a different breed, and that's why I didn't even see him, bro. He's still got the indicator of him being here, and even gets away alive, unscathed, no less. Long cross smokes come through, but he's already done his due diligence. Now it's up to Lollipop to fend off this site or at least do some extra damage. ДЕКО gonna get caught on his aggression into the site. They've got to delay. They've got to buy for time. They can't lose this round.
Numbers punched in now. 3v3. Very workable, especially now that Lollipop has hit the deck. Travis and flamie. Again, you can make a case to maybe save here, but do you really want to? Do you want to swallow that pride? Still equalized here as flamie down as well, so Mir steps out. Travis gonna hit the deck. It's gonna leave just glowing on this B side here. And with flamie down, I wonder if they have a good idea as to how isolated glowing is right now.
I mean, they might, but glowing usually isn't one of the B players, so that could also catch them off guard at the same time. It really depends. The usual B players, I believe, ДЕКО or Lollipop, and they're removed too far from the situation. Entropiq are on key to repeat the first half of Ancient on the T side of Dust 2. That's insane. Imagine that. Imagine the outlook of the series if they were able to close out on that map. Like, what? It was 12-3, right?
Surely.
Well, it has to be. I don't think either one of these teams expected to get this far. I think coming into this series, both of them expected this to be a 2-0 one way or the other. Well, that's a good start. ДЕКO's AWP going 1 for 1. I guess it could be argued both ways, but the second pick means all the much more. Glowing was towards B last round. Do you want to maybe try to abuse that gap? Nah, just keep the game plan going. Up catwalk, we roll. There's a smoke in our face. Maybe now you want to transition out, but confidence feeds the Entropiq players to run up and through it. I said this was going to be a save, but I was dead wrong. No, it's an investment. So that 12-3 half could potentially get worse if they can't shut this one down right here. Needing to save these guns and nade bounces inside. They're completely cutting off the rotations. Glowing's the only one here right now. And again, they bought up for 1 win. The investment already out. And there's 2 people here on this side of the map. That's Glowing, that's Lollipop. CT and in B. This flash confirms. But it doesn't confirm how many, because there still could be a second man here. Though there is no smoke, Nickelback's ripped open the CT spawn region, and now you can just go crunching into B. Pratt's probably going to be the last one out, considering he's the only person coming in from tunnels. You don't want to kill him unless you want it. Now you can go ahead and take the fights if you want. Swing from the fences for all we care. It is an open B bomb site, and it is 12 for Entropiq.
Can't seem to lose a round. It's absolutely incredible right now what they're getting away with. All the aggression in the world. Nothing getting punished. And again, there's been so many rounds where you're looking at Glowing and he is left on an island towards B, where you just wouldn't fault anyone for falling.
I've seen this so many times before, but this is going to be baited in for flamie. He hears the jumping around, and now Glowing peeks out with him. 2 for the price of none, usually 1, but Entropiq still might tumble for yet a 3rd round. Something to be built off here for 1 win, but at the same time, Mir's ready to rip this out of their hands. You heard a scope in CT. You know there's 2 towards B. At least I think they heard the CT-sided scope anyway. They're taking space, but oh man, that was a free kill for Forrester. Now Anarchist has to pick up the pieces. Even a flash goes in. There's no way you're hitting that shot. And they leave it to Mir. They know what it is. This round is done in 1 win, walk away with 3. But how likely is it for you to do 2? What's different about this one? Something just doesn't feel right. For 1 win, have no momentum, man. It's like running into brick wall after brick wall. But they've been able to get out mid. A little bit of leeway. As soon as it's taken there, it's taken back, though. Good trade. Goes 1 for 1. Lollipop's ready to keep the advantage in welcoming hands. Double down on it. flamie is picking up kills, too. Oh, my lord. This round disappears. Full house between flamie and Lollipop. Like, that was insane.
It's a bait and switch setup. Hard to clear out this angle. It helps out with your teammates along the line here. He's only on 1 HP, though, so if a single stray bullet hits him, he'd be dead to rights, but he still steps up for 1 in a second on 5 HP. He plays it perfectly. This could be swept by Entropiq.
Going to be. Mir, he sees the bomb. You have to go back into him. And even if Glowing expects this angle, I just don't think you're getting both of these kills. I'm 100% certain this is Glowing already been baited in for. Mir closes it down, and it is a clean sweep. This time, Entropiq aren't ready to even think about a comeback.
Certainly not. That's not in the picture, I don't think. Not as you've lost that round.
This is not one of them. And that's not even me being biased either. That is honest to God, no kizzy.
No kizzy.
Well, maybe we won't be getting out of dust through that quick if they keep giving up picks like that. And those still to be taken down on Catwalk. Lollipop does. AK picked up, and now it's 2-on-4. You can split the difference if they go pathing up into the A site. They're going to at least get one more round. One win. Forget getting out of dust too. They want to get out of this series. And playing like this, maybe they can do it. Still down by a tremendous count of 8 rounds, but if there's any T side I've seen do it before, it'd be one win. On the A side, it's a full-on A takes. Maybe that opening kill didn't matter. They slow down a little bit too much out long, though. flamie is still firing off. Dude, this guy's rolling back the ears in some of these rounds, looking so good while doing it. They escape. And now you've got Glowing starting to take space out through mid. He's going to completely clear this out. They might rotate back in, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Footsteps sprinting in through CT spawn. Nickel back barrel sticks out. Glowing takes the head and even looks for more as Mir jumps up atop a catwalk. I don't think he spotted the second. They'll certainly see it now that they jump down into lower tunnels. Both of the remaining CTs accounted for as this is being held by Lollipop. The push in mid is good for the one. Now it's Forrester. He's been quiet this whole series. The one player we talked about today for Entropiq who hasn't shown up. Here's his chance right now. Doesn't get more winnable than this. Already spotting the first on the cross. You only really have to worry about Travis. That smoke. I was going to say it might help him considering where it bounced in, but he's kind of looking at both angles right now with 20 seconds to go. It's all a bait and switch.
He is. If they could do it one time, even though it's a little bit less advantaged for them, they can do it again.
They can. This T-side's already shown it's got some more resilience to it than maybe initially anticipated. Flash out of the tunnels. It forces Mir back into the bomb site. Glowing's kill has just opened up the world of possibilities, and he refuses to commit. Now Mir getting pushed in from every direction, but he's just doubled down.
What?
Oh, I thought he got that kill. B bomb site. It was open for the taking. Now, Entropiq, they shut it down, and we won't even have to think about what happens if they don't win the round because they just did. And that might be the end of it. flamie, try as you may and do as you must. It won't be enough, and Entropiq double the score. It's scary, too, because it's like, in reality, it's just one win trading out rounds. Kind of 1 for 1, and they came back and won it. Now, that being said, this is a different team. Entirely different. Maybe even a level up to the eyes of interpreting. But it's not like they haven't done it before. They still need to find some extra kills, though, in which Lollipop is starting to deliver. 28 seconds, and the more and more that goes against them, the further and further it seems like B is going to be off the menu. Even Shadow spotting through the door. Lollipop's just opened it up. Never mind. I was going to say B's off the menu, but in fact, it's what's for dinner. 10 rounds goes the way of one win, regardless of whether you like it or not, and they want to take this off out of Anarchez's hands. He's going right into them, too. Glowing doesn't find the kill. I'm sure his teammate will. Shotgun off. Very common for him. He's good for it, but not for the double. Too long. You were just going to get flashed and killed off of the angle. Oh, they spotted you on catwalk. They're not letting it up. Go away. Anarchez, though. Again, it's not something you'll be taking out of his hands for free. Did Deco spawn?
Oh, Deco looks very zoned in on that.
That's what I'm saying. He's got a molly, though, so it's like if you really wanted that kill, he could just molly him out of position, and there's nothing he could do about it. Lollipop, he's not going to clear it. Not so actually focused on the angle. And he's even going to find another third of the smoke. Dude, this round is done. Entropiq. Either they win or they lose a round within like the first 20 seconds. One winner already calling this one up to a save. Surprisingly enough, considering the amount of money they have and the amount of money they're going against. Any kills you get means so much more for you than it does just to save the guns.
Is very true. Might be worth it.
If he at least loses, it's with everything he could have possibly done. Though this time Long isn't going to be so forgiving. Usually it's been the ace in the hole, the like card up the sleeve of one win. Winning it almost every time. Single-handedly taking rounds from a couple of opening multi-kills at this angle. But, I mean, you said it. When you're on this T side, when you're down by this many rounds, it's like the trades have to be instant. You can't be giving over multi-kills. You can't be letting them have space. And that's exactly what they do. They don't trade well. They don't take the space. They don't let Glowing have some assistance behind him. And now 2-on-4. Well, you run back to the previous round. This time with no save potential. Just having to go out and in. Lollipop's at least opened up the site with a smoke coming into the door. So there's an honest-to-God 1v1 on Forrester, but not one that he's going to let you win. A hat trick from him and one of the quietest today for Entropiq means they do close out Dust 2 and send us to Inferno, and you talked about it, man. All of the series, they mean nothing until right this minute. It's all down to this one map, this one result in which it already starts with the openers from Entropiq, double entrying up Banana, and they don't stop there. 2 kills into B, man. The only one left is Deco, and you know it's just him. Ain't no way they're stacking up 4 players on B on a pistol round. That's such a sick molly. Nickelback will take him down, and they're inches away from another pistol. 1 win, already seemed down and out of this one. And Entropiq could be good to close.
Ooh, it's out of the pit right now, Crad. Already trying to do enough. Already might have done enough here, because right now I don't see Lollipop with too much interest. I think they're just going to call this one a day. Travis the same. And yeah, this one done and dusted. I think I have a special place in my heart because I remember watching that clip live.
I remember watching this clip coming through potentially from Glowing. Maybe Lollipop to steal the highlight reel away, but so far the B defense is holding up pretty damn well, buying all this time. The Crad finally decides to put things to a quick and swift end as soon as the Molotov actually comes blistering in. This is a retake they might not even attempt. Yeah, mere shutting down flamie and CT spawn has caused some interest in saving the weapons instead. They never even rotated off A after the kills didn't go their way. This is just something that's going to happen on a map like Inferno. You're 1 win, you don't have a miracle that's going to dig you out of the hole that you've dug yourselves into. I don't think so. There's more from Forrester. Everybody's contributing right now for Entropiq. It's a key point why they're winning as good as they are and why they look as good as they do. Because there is no weak spot. There's no player to abuse. It's not like, oh, you know, maybe Crad's up in lane, let's go take him down. No, he's going to just multi-kill you if you do that. So what do? Well, when you don't have anything special prepared, you kind of don't do anything.
Good lord. Getting plucked apart right now, man. Everywhere they go. Travis. And Deco left standing. Deco's like, I'm next up here. How could you ever peek into an angle after witnessing just what happened to the rest of your team? They just get picked apart.
This B site probably falls with it.
We'll see how the secondary op adjustment helps out. Because flamie is very committed, and you know there's going to be utility flashes going to be thrown very soon. And instantly, he is fully blinded up, but he nails the shot. Perfect time. We got a Nickelback, plucks him out of the server. It's up to Lollipop next up. Next in line to offer up defense. He does nail the first, but he's getting jumped in upon. Up from above. Forrester will find him. And now numbers being punched in. Flank activated quickly and Glowing. Keeps things nice and contained. Aggression towards Coffin. Zamir's going to continue to strike. Dodged out on the HE just barely, but Glowing's on a tear. And Glowing's going to finish the job.
Don't BM. Don't do it, man. Okay, good. Poor Crad, he holds on to control of brackets right now. Oh, but he might get another here. He's low, but oh, wait, wow. Deco hit that? Are you serious? Maybe there is something more to this happen. Secondary op is still posted up from CT spawn at B. He's gonna fire a shot off into the smoke. I was waiting for him to pull the trigger there, and he almost had it a couple of times. In the end, won't go his way, but Lollipop still sits on the side. If he gets deleted, problems are going to arise because a 3-on-3 with 2 ops for the retake is by no stretch of the imagination forgiving. Now they're going to push him down. Deco and flamie both with ops spotted in the construction region. And Anarchez wants to shut this down, even jumping back over towards Banana. They know all of them are coming from CT spawn. They know one of them has got an AWP, and it should be a freebie pick if he plays his cards right. flamie gives him the shadow advantage. And again, you've got to go for this, Travis. Headshot angle given. Nickelback will not be forgiven. And Entropiq steal the round back away from them. Keep trading these out, and you will be the ones losing it. Entropiq magic, baby. I said they didn't have it anymore, but apparently they do. You know, every single time they've done it, it's been 2 for 1. Coincidence? I think not.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Mir. He's been getting away with a lot of funny business towards B. This round will not be included. flamie has coverage.
You know somebody's in CT spawn, but do they know about the backside play around the pillar? They do. Nickelback just can't land the shot, and Anarchez has tossed out the AWP too far to retrieve, man. That's so unfortunate, dude.
No forgiveness here for 1 win. No grace from Entropiq. You BM me, I throw the op out later. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, cred. He gets called in upon.
Lollipop's here again. He backed away.
Mir's not a player you want to mess with right now, though. Molly's going to flush him out. He doesn't have any utility to buy time. And he'll go down to the Molly. Nice response from Deco. He gets it on the edge of the smoke. But it is B-site claimed. So the stress isn't over for one win.
Ooh. Maybe it is, bro. When you got Deco on the op, everything can be all settled. 11-4. It's funny enough the most competitive half we've seen today.
We did not gather that out of this map. They're going to need pure firepower here. But winning a pistol would elevate them quite a bit. And there's only one left on A.
He gets one and buys time. Job done, right? Oh, but he's gotten two instead, even looking for the third. Travis! He's not been able to lock it in just yet, still playing his life. And while he finally falls, it doesn't matter. The cavalry's here and everybody's arrived for the CT side. Anarchez comes through with one more, and it's all Travis, baby. This guy's been a star this entire series for one win, but this one again seems a bit far-fetched. Stuck in the middle of the back of the bomb site, taking a war on 3 different fronts in which he'll only win one. Entropiq move to 12 in the pistol. Could be the finale.
Man, oh man. What a round right there. Forrester delivering 2 kills in stunning fashion. Instant headshots from him.
What are you in the right direction? The misdirection is in full effect right now in the favor of one win, but they have to find these 2 kills, right? That's what an opener. Anarchez left on an island as he hears footsteps sprinting up into the A bomb site. Hopelessly, he holds his MP9 out, but at long range, the Deagle's just better. So, maybe there is still something left to say for this game in one win. They're not ready to give this up just yet.
No, not yet. They still have a little life left in them. But I do like the save. And honestly, I would like it if they stuck around, did some extra damage on their way out. That's
100%.
what Mir's looking to do.
Wait, hold on. Now call me crazy, but like, never mind. If he would have killed the lane player, looked under Balk, Travis under Balk, I'm sorry, not Travis, but Travis in Arch is low. Like, he actually could have won that. He has a kit.
Damage on their way out. They still save onto a rifle, so this is going to just break the backs if one win lose this. I'm not going to say it's over, but it's essentially over unless they can do damage with the pistols, because that's all they would be left at. But what an entry.
Damn, bro. Travis ain't ready to give this game up. Said, you know what? 12-3. How about this one? Beat this one, boys. 12-3. How about 14-5? Let's try to make that comeback. Or, right? Hear me out.
T-spawn.
Instead of trying to make a 14-5 comeback, if they really want to prove they're good.
It's actually so surreal.
They just noticed he didn't have the bomb, and they cleared up rackets. So I think they go back so dominant and so strong. I mean, they might just tumble. Let's go straight into logs, and even they're having a fun time with it, man. Who the hell buys like Krieg in this meta? Well, I don't really care. Throwing, he's found 2 on what the. Okay, so Flamie just team kill Lollipop, and that puts things back to an interesting 2-on-3 with, hey, guess what? Again, the bomb down in T-spawn.
They can't let this round fumble, man. They cannot, whatever they do. They lost control of A. I mean, right now you saw Deco fall off. They're not going A, they're going B. And he's just lost control. Oh my god. Not like this. They cannot happen 2 rounds in a row. They're making their way back in towards A, but same for Entropiq. Oh, this is disastrous. Please do not lose this like this 1-win.
So, oh, they spotted the bomb on the cross. Even spotting a man over in Arch. You just hit that shot at long range. Forrester